not suggesting that the boy doesn't want to go into the Army. It's just that, well, no, I'm not trying to. Well, it seemed to me that 2 weeks from today, at the induction center, he'll be there. Well, Rosie, thank God you've come. This is the end of Almalu Music Corporation. Conrad Birdie is going into the Army.
And your faithful secretary is hereby submitting a resignation.
Huh?
I just dropped in to say goodbye, Albert. Darling. Lots of luck.
Oh, Rosie, you can't. Not today of all days. Oh, my pills. Where are my pills? The little white ones I take when I'm overwrought.
Here.
Not so much. Break it in half.
You're 33 years old, Albert. You can take a whole aspirin.
I am not 33. I'm a long way from 33. I won't be 33 until tomorrow. Water.
It's no use, Albert. My mind's made up. I've been with Almalu 8 years now. And as you well know, I've been a lot more than just a secretary to you.
Rose, those were moments of madness.
Well, between the moments of madness and the office, I put in a good 90-hour week.
Oh, I get it, Rosie. You want a raise.
Wrong. You know what I want.
Rosie, if you're referring to anything of a more permanent nature between you and I'm not ready for it. Besides, there are religious differences.
Spanish is not a religion.
And if it's part of the company you're after, the answer is no to that, too. Almalu is me, Mama, and Lou. And any change in it would kill that wonderful woman before me.
Nothing can kill your mother, Albert, except maybe a silver bullet.
Oh, and I won't drop poor old Lou, either. He loved you, Rose.
Well, I loved Lou, too. Sure, he was warm, he was loyal, he was lovable, but he died 6 years ago. And besides, he was a wire-haired terrier. Anyhow, I don't want a part of the company. This is something much more important.
Rosie, if you're going to discuss what I think you're going to discuss, I am in no mood to discuss it.
There's nothing to discuss, Albert. Conrad Birdie's going into the Army, and I quit. There's nothing you can do but give up the business and go back to college and get your...
Oh, Rosie, I'm up to my ears in debt. Conrad's got a $50,000 guarantee, which I can't pay. And I've just taken a severe overdose of aspirin.
Albert, this may be your last chance. Will you listen to me, Albert? I'm serious. His going in the Army is the best thing he could do. Now you're free to start to do what you wanted to. Albert, Albert, Albert. I remember how you told me I should trust you for a year. But just me for a year. It's 8 years, Albert. 8 long years, Albert.
Well, it takes time to build a business, Rose.
It was only a sideline, that's what you said. You just needed some money, that's what you said. You were going to college and get ahead. Instead of being a music business bum, you were going to NYU and become...
Don't say it, Rose.
An English teacher.
Rose, please.
And furthermore, he wrote poetry.
Rose.
And the NYU yearbook in 1952 under Albert Peterson's favorite piece of literature. You know what it said? Little Women.
Oh, I'm ruined in show business.
An English teacher, an English teacher. If only an English teacher, we'd have a little apartment in Queens. You get a summer vacation, and we would know what life means. A man who's got his master's is really someone. How proud I'd be if you had become one. It could have been such a wonderful life. I could have been Mrs. Peterson, Mrs. Albert Peterson, Mrs. Phi Kappa Peterson, the English teacher's wife.
Rosie, I'll make a deal with you. Stay with me, help me get the money to pay Conrad's guarantee, and I swear to you, as soon as I'm out of the red, I'll dissolve the company and go back to the academic life.
Albert, you're on.
Of course, it may take a while, but I'm sure by 1973 or 74 at the latest. What are you doing?
I'm just picking up something that's going to push that date a few years. pick a name.
Pick a name. What are you talking about?
Okay, I'll do it for you. McAfee. Kim McAfee, age 15, president and recording secretary, Conrad Birdie Fan Club, number 2748 of Sweet Apple, Ohio. Mary, would you get me Sweet Apple, Ohio? The number is capital 78820 and call me right back.
Now, wait a minute. Who's this Kim, whatever her name is?
Kim McAfee, Albert, is what's going to send you back to college with the biggest hit song this business has ever seen. It's called One Last Kiss.
I never heard of it.
You haven't written it yet. When you do, and when that one last kiss is from Conrad Birdie on his way to the big home 2 long years, and when that kiss is given to one of his fans, chosen at random from 1,200,000 hysterical teenagers, it'll make Mr. Birdie the hottest soldier since Joan of Arc.
Oh, Rose, I'm beginning to see it. We'll cut the record here in New York.
Take Conrad, that greasy bongo-playing car thief, to Sweet Apple.
Let him kiss a kid.
And release the record. Albert, you'll make enough money to stay in college the rest of your life.
Rose, it's wonderful. And I swear to you, as soon as this thing is settled, it'll be just the 2 of us, Rose. In perfect bliss. I'll get a job teaching English. Bliss. Kiss. That rhymes. I wonder if anybody's used it before. Oh, what difference does it make? It'll be great for the song. Oh, one last kiss, it gives so much bliss. What is your dentifrice? No, that's too quick.
An English teacher, an English teacher, someday he may be an English teacher. Yes, Mary? Well, every phone in Sweet Apple can't be busy. What's going on there? Kim McAfee just got pinned to who? Never mind, Mary. Keep trying and call me right back. Then we might have such a wonderful life. Then I might be Mrs. Peterson. Oh, Kim! Kim, please on the phone. I've got some calls to make. Coming, Mother. I'm sorry, Ursula, but I've got to hang up. You'll explain everything to the other kids, won't you? I suppose I'll have to. Bye, Kim. Kim, are you sure? I mean, really, Kim, are you absolutely, positively sure? Positive. After all, I'm 15 years old, and it's time that I settle down. When you're skinny child, 14, wired with braces from ear to ear, you doubt that you could ever be appealing. Then hallelujah, you are 15, and the braces disappear, and your skin is smooth and clear, and you have that happy grown-up inner feeling. How lovely to be a woman. The wait was well worthwhile. How lovely to wear mascara and smile a woman's smile. How lovely to have a figure that's round instead of flat. Whenever you hear boys whistle, you're what they're whistling at. It's wonderful to feel the way a woman feels. It gives you such a glow just to know you're wearing lipstick and heels. How lovely to be a woman and have one job to do, to pick out a boy and train him, and then when you are through, you've made him the man you want him to be. Life's lovely when you're a woman like me. How wonderful to know things a woman knows. How marvelous to wait for a date in simply beautiful clothes. How lovely to be a woman and change from boys to men, to go to a fancy nightclub and stay out after 10. How lovely to be so grown up and free. Life's lovely when you're a woman like me. Kim, there's a call for you. The operator said that she's been trying to get through for nearly 3/4 of an hour. Thank you, Doris. I'll take it down there. She said it was long distance, and I can't imagine who. What did you say? I said thank you, Doris. What? Don't look so upset. It's modern for a girl to call her mother by her first name. It makes the mother and daughter more like pals. And your father? Well, I'll call him Harry, naturally.
Yeah, right.
By the way, I think Harry took the news about Hugo and I awfully well. Don't you, Doris? Yes, this is she. I'll wait. I don't know. Yesterday I was a mother, and today we're pals. thought I'd say this, but God bless Conrad Birdie.
Well, it's about time.
It's a big emergency.
Wait till everybody gets here. Well, what's up? I'll tell you in a minute.
What's going on? What's so important?
Okay, take a deep breath and I'll tell you. It's about Conrad Birdie. He's coming here in person. Oh my God! Ask me why.
Why?
He's gonna kiss Kim McAfee goodbye before he goes into the army.
Kim? How come?
She was chosen.
Oh my
Birdie Creed, dear. No smoking till you're 14. Now let's go over it one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8.
We love you, Conrad. Oh, yes, we do. We love you.
Little girl, you can sing with us too if you want. What's the matter with her?
Oh, she's just sad because Conrad Bird is going to the army. She'll be too old for him once he gets out.
Well, I think she still has a few good years left in her. Listen, you girls go down to track 12 and I'll talk to her. And stay out of the bar. Hi, I'm Albert Peterson, Conrad's manager. Oh, come on now. Things can't be that black. Smile. Little girl, this is an adult speaking. I order you to smile. Please. Clear up, put on a happy face. Brush off those clouds and cheer up, put on a happy face. Take off the gloomy mask of tragedy, it's not your style. Look so good that you'll be glad you decided to smile. Pick out a pleasant outlook, stick out that noble chin. Brush off that full of doubt look, slap on a happy grin. And spread sunshine all over the place. Just put on a happy face. Put on a happy face. Put on a happy face. And if you're feeling cross and vigorous, don't sit and whine. Pick up banana splits and licorice and you'll feel fine. I knew a girl so gloomy, she never laughed or sing. She wouldn't listen to me, now she's the meatball thing. So spread sunshine all over the place. Just put on a happy face. Track 12 if you want to see Conrad before he goes.
I'm getting our things down to the stage without any help from you, Albert.
Well, I'm sorry, Rose. I don't suppose a generous tip would help make things up.
Just take your briefcase and get down to that train before those reporters talk to Conrad alone. You don't have it last time.
Rosie, I can't. You better keep it. I have to wait here for Mama.
Speaking of your mother, Albert, have you told her about dissolving in Aunt Lou?
Well, I couldn't, Rosie. Yesterday was the anniversary
What?
of Lou. 6 years ago today, he was hit on 181st Street and Broadway by a loaded beer truck. You don't suppose that's her?
It's either her or the all clear.
Mama! What's the matter?
Oh, I'm just a little faint from the subway.
Mama, I told you to take a taxi. Mama, what I wanted to talk to you about, it's sort of about Rosie. Oh, maybe you better sit down.
Why, I know my sonny. He loves his mama. He isn't going to say anything that would break her heart. Go ahead, dear.
Well,
what about Rose?
Well, it's sort of about Lou, too.
Lou, where are you, Lou? Struck down by a beverage I consumed faithfully for 32 years. What about Lou?
Well, Mama, Rose thinks, and I agree, that I should give up on my Lou. Oh, Mama, what's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. You killed me, that's all. Lou, I'm coming. I'm on my way up.
Mama, you don't understand. But Rosie thinks, I think. Oh, never mind, Mama. Here's some money. Take a taxi. The subways are too crowded.
Nothing is too crowded for a mother. Although during the rush hour, that's the worst time. Wait a minute. How many blocks is it after all? Only 107. I'll walk.
Oh, Mama.
Enjoy yourself, son. Take care. Wear a heavy coat. Be careful crossing the street. And keep your money in your inside pocket. And eat a hot lunch.
Albert, I thought you were going to break it to her gently.
Well, as a matter of fact, Rosie, I didn't break it to her at all. Well, she was so upset about my leaving, I thought it better wait.
You mean you didn't?
He's coming! He's coming! Conrad Birdie is coming! Oh, hurry, Rose. Conrad's coming, and we can't let him talk to the reporters alone.
Albert!
Later, Conrad needs me. Later!
Like how you feel about going into the army.
How does he feel? You ask how he feels. He's much too shy to tell you, so I'll tell you how he feels. Brave and eager, strangely humble, proud to be a patriot.
He will gladly face those bullets, for he's not afraid to die. For he's a fine, upstanding, patriotic, healthy, normal American boy.
And that's why he volunteered for.
Volunteered? I thought he was drafted.
And he appealed 3 times. Sing!
We love you, Conrad. Oh, yes, we do. We love you, Conrad, and we'll be true. When you're not near us, we're blue. Oh, Conrad, we love you.
Very nice.
Hey, Conrad, what's the pitch on that Hollywood starlet? Are you two engaged?
Is he engaged? Is Conrad engaged? There's absolutely nothing to the rumor he's engaged.
Real pal, like a sister, but it doesn't mean a thing. And at 18-carat diamond, it was just a friendship ring.
For he's a kind, upstanding, patriotic, healthy, normal American boy.
Sing.
We love you, Conrad. Oh, yes, we do. We love you, Conrad, and we'll be true.
I'll never forget Conrad's first words when he'd heard he'd been accepted into the armed forces. Say, Mr. Peterson, he cried eagerly. Do you suppose I can get assigned to one of those front-line trenches? That way I'll be sure to get one of those dirty Jerrys. Or whoever's dirty this time.
Hey, Mr. Peterson, give us a real score. Is Conrad still drinking a lot?
Now listen here. That gossip must stop. He goes to church each Sunday and he doesn't touch a drop.
He's as decent as a minister.
Absolutely.
He's as sober as a judge. He subscribes to every tonight, stack them and bring it to the house. If I see a taxi, I'll send it back.
Kim, before you go, can I talk to you for a minute?
Right now, Hugo? I mean, couldn't it wait? I'm in an awful hurry.
I don't think so, Kim. It's important.
Oh, Hugo Peabody, what's so important that you have to talk to her right now?
What's so important? I'll tell you what's so important. The day after I give her my pic, she goes off kissing somebody else. I want you to know I'm quite upset about this. I've already had several edits.
Why, Hugo, I
dance, that I welcome you to our fair city and present you with this 14-karat solid gold key, so generously donated by the men at the Sweet Apple Brass Works. As I present this key to you, Comrade Birdie.
He said it! He said the name!
What happened? All I said was Comrade Birdie. If you girls don't stop that, I can't finish my speech.
Oh, who cares about your speech? We want to hear from Conrad! Speak to us, oh beautiful one. Tell us how you make that glorious sound that even now, in anticipation of it, has reduced me to a snarl, great, bouncing jungle beast!
You gotta be sincere.
Hey, Mom!
You gotta be sincere.
Mr. Birdie, what are you doing?
You gotta feel it here. 'Cause if you feel it here, well then you're gonna be honestly sincere. What you feel is true. Really feel it, you. Make them feel it too. Write this down now, you gotta be sincere. Honestly sincere. And you gotta be sincere. If you're really sincere, if you're really sincere, if you're feeling it here, then it's gotta be right. Oh, baby! Oh, honey! Hug me! Something. In everything I do, my sincerity should be. I don't even have to when I step out the street, I'm free. Everyone knows. I mean, I really feel sincere. If you're really sincere, if you're feeling it here, then it's gotta be right. Oh, baby! Oh, hug me! Something.
read my paper, drink my coffee, and smoke a cigarette.
Oh, well, I didn't have time to make your coffee this morning. How about a nice long 7-Up?
Morning, Pa. Here's your paper. I hope you don't mind, but I cut out a few stories about Conrad.
I've tried to raise this house on a democratic basis. I've extended the right of self-determination to both the woman I have married and the children I have sired. The vote has been denied no one for reason of age, sex, or political affiliation. There has been no taxation without representation, and open covenants have been openly arrived at. But last night, I gave up my room to a guest who repeatedly referred to me as Fats. Telephone calls were made on my phone to New York, Chicago, Fairbanks, Alaska, and Hong Kong. I slept on a camp cot with my feet in a fireplace and my hand in an ashtray. Outside my window, 3 Harpy Street, me love you, Conrad, 4,000, down up to 23 times, and I have just lost 2 Fridays. Gentlemen, the democracy is over, the parliament is closed, Magna Carta is revoked, and the donut for the emperor won 7-Up.
Mother, what's wrong? Nothing, dear. Your father's probably just excited about Conrad being here, that's all.
He's coming! He's coming!
Wait, he's coming. You can see it. Go home, kid. Or, yeah. Girls, he's coming. You better hurry if you want to watch him eat. Oh, here we are again. Oh, we got it. I'm sorry, Doris, but we just had to come too. Stand quietly back here.
Here he is!
Call me for lunch. Hi, you Fats.
Shut up! Until she's 18,
But Daddy!
Will you leave me alone?
Mr. and Mrs. McAfee, Kim, Randolph, is this the way you want 75 million Americans to see you?
What are you talking about?
You're all going to be on television with Conrad.
Television?
That's right. I just got the confirmation from New York, from Ed Sullivan himself.
You mean we're gonna be on the Ed Sullivan show?
That's right. They're going to get on Sweet Apple, Ohio this Sunday night at exactly 8:05. And you're all going to be on. That's why I urge you to put aside all petty differences. To that great audience out there, hear the American dream come true. And for the free world's sake, Mr. McAfee, don't destroy that dream.
Me, on the Ed Sullivan show. Ed Sullivan. Me, Harry McAfee, appearing with Ed Sullivan. Ed Sullivan.
Ed Sullivan.
I wanted to talk to you about.
Of course, it's been used as a movie house for the past 30 years, but I think it'll be fine for the TV show.
It is fine, Rose. Now, what I wanted to say was...
Oh, they're shipping down the cameras and lights today, and any costumes we need, we can get at.
I'm sure it'll be swell, Rose. Now, if you just forget about the Sullivan Show for 1 minute and come into the office, well, there's something very important I wanted to tell you about, well, about you and I, Rose.
You and me, English teacher.
Rose, I'm serious. I just wanted to let you know that I'm very glad that you and I, or you and me, are out here together. Being away from New York, it's made me see all kinds of things in a different light. Which is why I wanted to let you know that I wrote Mama, and I told her that no matter what happened, I've decided to give up Almelu.
You did?
I did, Rose. I wrote her the day we left, which leaves 3 days and 3 nights for her to get in touch. And so far, not a word. If you ask me, she's accepted the whole thing by now.
3 days and 3 nights on a trailways bus. But what's the difference? I'm only a mother, and for a mother, a trailways bus is good enough.
Oh, Mama, what are you doing here?
Did you think I wouldn't come? A mother gets a letter obviously written under the influence of drugs, and she should stay at home. Pay no attention. It's only a mother's tears. Dear Mom, this is to let you know that Almelu is dissolved. Your friend, Albert. Dissolve me? Who am I anyways? A sick old woman probably won't last. I just want a simple stone with 1 word carved on it. Albert's mother. And I don't want you to hire a limousine to get me to the final resting place. I'll walk. Who's she?
Mama, you know Rose Alvarez.
This is Rose Alvarez? Pretty little Rose Alvarez. She looks like Margot when they took her out of Shangri-La. For her own sake, Albert, send her back to Tibet. And don't you worry about a secretary. It so happens on the bus I met a perfect secretary. A wonderful, refined girl on her way to Akron. Only I persuaded her to get off here. Sonny, say hello to Gloria Rasputin.
Hi, Al. Hey, you're cute.
But, Mama, I don't need a secretary. I have Rosie.
Rosie, what does she need a job for? In a year or 2, she'll be getting Social Security.
Well, listen. I don't just type.
You do other things.
I tap dance. I figured I could help you with the secretary stuff. And you could help me get into show business. Hold this, honey. Meg, can you hum Swanee River?
It's my favorite selection.
Get a load of this, Al.
Certainly have wonderful qualifications, but I'm used to working with Miss Alvarez. But as you say, Mama, we are faced with a certain amount of extra work. And do you have to stay down there?
For a few minutes. Meg, you can put you. Al, you can push you on the other side. Oh!
Sonny, for the movies, they can always cut away while they're interrupt. Albert, why don't you go take Gloria somewhere and see how fast she types?
Well, we do have all these releases to get out, and Gloria can do them. Oh, unless it makes any difference to you, Rosie.
Why should it make any difference to me, Albert?
Atta girl, Rose. You just keep working and go along with Miss Rasputin.
I'll go find you a typewriter.
Do you use the touch system?
Whenever possible. I could kill him. I could just kill him.
Excuse me, Miss Alvarez. Have you seen Kim McAfee? I just wanted to kiss Connor on that Sullivan show tonight. Because if she does... Miss Alvarez, are you okay? Miss Alvarez, it's me. You go. You go. You go. Is there anything I can do for you, Miss Alvarez?
Yes, Hugo, I think you can.
best color slides is to insist on the new Kodak. And now, the young man you've all been waiting to see. As you know, in just about 14 hours, one of show business's brightest talents is going off to play a very special engagement. And tonight, before he goes, he wants to leave a certain lucky young lady with one last kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, we take you to Sweet Apple, Ohio, where a typical American family, Mr. and Mrs. Harry McAfee, and their children, Randolph and Kim, are gathered to bid farewell to a typical American soldier, Conrad Birdie.
Where's Ed?
Oh, one last kiss. Oh, give me one last kiss. It never felt like this. It never felt like this. You know I need your love. Oh, oh, oh. Give me one last kiss. Oh, one more time. Oh, baby, one more time. It really is so dumb. Oh, honey, so dumb. You know I need your love. Oh, oh, oh. Give me one last kiss.
full strong and drain it to the dregs. How do you like them apples, Mr. Peterson? Do we need them? No, we don't. Do we want them? No, we don't. Will we leave them? No, we won't. Tell me, what did I say that? What did we ever see in them? How could we ever think that they were nice? Take it from us and pay an awful price. It was rough from the start. Broken days, broken nails, broken heart. What did we ever see in Hugo F. Peabody? What? Hugo! What did I ever see in him? Why, he's as bad as Mr. Peterson, if not worse. Miss Alvarez, I'm coming with you. Don't be ridiculous. Kimmy only 15. Juliet was 14 when she left home. And look what happened to her. Now look, Kim. Why don't you go get some milk and cookies and then go to bed? It's too late for cookies, Miss Alvarez. I want to live. We'll drain the dregs together. We'll help each other with our potions.
Okay, buddy.
Now, for the last time, Albert, I'm okay, and I don't feel like getting into bed. Just leave me alone.
You've had a severe shock, and the best thing for you to do is to get upstairs. Oh, there she is, the traitor who stabbed me in the heart when my back was turned.
Get out of my way, Albert.
Be careful, Sonny. She may be armed.
Well, I can handle her, Mama. You go upstairs with Conrad and see that he gets...
Conrad, wait for me. I'll make you a nice hot cup of tiramisu.
For the last time, Albert, will you let me by? I'm going on the town tonight, and I don't want to waste another minute.
Not until I've had my say, Rose. I just wanted to let you know that thanks to Mama's quick thinking, the kiss will take place after all. Tomorrow morning at the railroad station, just before Conrad leaves. So, it looks like you failed, Rose. Oh, anybody must fail who tries to buck Al Peterson. One of the giants, one of the titans, one of the King Kongs of the music industry.
What did I ever see in him? How could I ever think that he was nice? But still it wasn't worth that awful price. It was rough from the start. Broken days, broken nails, broken hearts.
An empire builder. A colossus.
Out of my way, you defrocked English teacher!
Rosie, come back here. Do you hear me? This is King Kong calling. Rosie, please come back. Rosie, I need you. Rosie. You're through here at Annapolis, Miss Alvarez. Not only do I accept your resignation, but furthermore, you're fired. And just remember one more thing, Miss Alvarez. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. Big rat. Sorry to do this in front of you folks, but I've had to let Miss Alvarez go. Oh, I'll get that.
Probably Hong Kong again.
Hello, this is Albert Peterson. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Mr. Lewis, but Miss Rose Alvarez is no longer with us. No, that's right.
Miss Alvarez, wait for me! I'm coming with you!
Where do you think you're going, young lady?
With Rosie to drain deep the dregs and sip full-hearted from the brimming cup. To live!
Upstairs.
But Daddy!
Upstairs.
But Daddy!
Did you hear me? I said upstairs.
Oh, Miss Alvarez is right. You're all the same. From puberty to Mussolini.
Did you say? You dare say puberty in front of your own father? You have to mention Mussolini. Oh, Doris, we failed as parents. Maybe that's for much for my children. Just respect. Just a little respect. Did I get respect? I got no respect.
I respect you, Pa.
I don't want your respect. You're a child. What good is respect from a child anyway? Doris, take me upstairs. I'm not a well man. Certain words I didn't want to hear in this house. Puberty was the first. Mussolini was the second. And respect was the third.
Now look here, Mr. Lewis. No 3-cent reporter can bulldoze me. I happen to be Albert J. Peterson, and you can bring the cheap newspaper you happen to represent. It's not Mr. Lewis, it's Mr. Luce. Mr. Henry Luce. Time magazine. Oh, Rosie, I need you.
Sonny boy, where are you going?
Nowheres, Mama. Just out. It's a little stuffy in here, and I thought, look for Rosie, Mama. I love her, and I want her back.
Is that all? I thought it was something serious. By all means, Sonny, go find your lady in Spain and bring her back here. And on the way back, be sure to stop in the kitchen. Take my head out of the oven and turn off again.
Mama.
It's a strange house. I don't want to run up the bill.
Mama, I've had just about enough of this. If you really love me, you'd help me find Rosie before it's too late. Don't you realize what's happened here? The poor girl's gone out to make up for all the years she's wasted on me. Who knows what low dive she's in at this very minute.
Oh, Sonny boy, you're right. I'll help you find her. Only maybe I better give you the message from Conrad first.
What message?
Oh, it's nothing, really. He just wanted me to tell you that he's going out late tonight and he doesn't think he'll be back in time to kiss Kim tomorrow.
Mama, why didn't you tell me this before?
I tried to, darling, sweetheart. But you kept bringing up a certain party from south of the border.
Oh, he knows how much this means to me. Conrad! Conrad!
Come on, take it easy. Now, before you start on, Robert, I want you to know I made my mind up. I'm tired of getting up at 9 every morning, having people watch me when I eat, and let kids poke me in the eye. I want to go out, have some fun, meet a couple of young chicks. Don't you understand, Albert? I'm tense.
Mama, don't just stand there. Do something.
Conrad, have you ever thought in terms of a more mature woman?
Man, I hope I never get that tense. Now listen, buddy boy, this is my last free night before I go into the Army, and I'm going out.
Conrad, you can't go out. It says so in your contract. Oh, Mama, get my contract. It's in my... never mind, I'll get it myself. Conrad, you stay right there.
Conrad.
There are chicks just right for some kissing, and I mean to kiss me up to you. Man, those chicks don't know what they're missing. I've got a lot of living to do. Sizzling steaks all ready for tasting, and there's Cadillacs all shiny. Gotta move, 'cause time is a-wasting. There's such a lot of living to do.
I'm 19 or 20, who was suave and reckless and true. Older men, I'll give them a party. I've got a lot of living to do.
Better get to run, let it go, we will win. Everything for you and me.
Hey, you live here, don't you?
Yes, Mr. Birdie.
What's the lowdown on this town?
Well, Sweet Ohio was built in 1842 by Jeremiah S. Appleton.
Honey, what do you do? Where do you go to have a ball?
Well, there's the church basement and the sweet shop, and the older kids go to the ice house.
What's that?
I don't know. Ice, I guess. It just so happens, Mr. Birdie, that the ice house is where kids go when they want to be alone.
Say, ain't you that chick I was supposed to kiss?
I'm not a chick. I'm a woman. And I insist on being treated as such. As a matter of fact, that's why I'm leaving home.
Hey, now you're talking, chick. Come on, we got things to do.
Crazy clothes and motorboat races.
Someone dies to Carla too.
Broadway lights and wide spaces.
There's such a lot of living to do. Lots of dates and no one to scold you. Loop the loop and laugh at the view.
daughter's run off to the loop with a bean. Oh, where's my water gun? Kids, I don't know what's wrong with these kids today. Kids, who can understand anything? Kids, they are disobedient, disrespectful oafs. Noisy, crazy, sloppy, lazy, loafers. And while we're on the subject, kids, you can talk and talk till your face is blue. Kids, but they still do just what they want to do. Why can't they be like we were, perfect in every way? What's the matter with kids today? Kids, I don't mind their moonlight swims. It's the loop that hurts. Why did they lower the draft age to about 11? Well, I didn't know puberty was till I was almost past it. Kids, they are just impossible to control. Kids, with their outfit clothes and their rock and roll. Why can't they dance like we do in a romantic way?
Hey, Pa, it's my pea shooter.
A pea shooter? What good's a... Oh, give it to me. What's the matter with kids?
Give me a double rocks and scotch. And don't forget the Rossi Stein. You have a vodka Molten.
How old are you?
32.
Get out.
How about just a beer? Beat it! Just let me sit here with the empty glass in front of me. Out! Paper, rock, scissors.
Paper, rock, scissors?
I want to speak to the manager. Where's Maud?
I'm Maud, Charles F. Maud. And if you're not out of here in 1 minute, I'll take you by the scruff of your neck and I'll throw you out.
Fine, I'm leaving. See if I ever drink in this place again.
Double bourbon, scotch on the side, and no ice. And put a cherry in it. Make that 2 cherries, and bring on the dancing boys. Alvarez is the name, but I want you to call me Spanish Rose.
Spanish Rose.
See?
Get out.
Wait a minute. You can't throw me out. I'm an American citizen. It's my constitutional right to drink here if I so choose, and get loaded here if I so choose, and do any manner of wild and trashy things here if I so choose. This is Spanish Rose's coming out party. When I say coming out, I mean coming out.
If there's a man involved, it's not worth it.
No, a mama's boy. She hates me.
Mama's boys, mamas always do. So what's the problem?
I'm just a Spanish Somali according to me. Right off a boat from the tropics far, far away. Which is kind of funny, since where I come from is Allentown, PA. She thinks I'm too Spanish. I could show her Spanish. If I ever marry that mouse, I would cook the taco and the enchilada, and
Hey, Fidel Castro. Got a guy named Peterson wants to talk to you.
You tell that Weasley little rat that I'm not here.
Well, that proves it, sir. Who else would know I'm a Weasley little rat?
What?
Rosie, I have to talk to you. It's about Conrad.
And furthermore, even if I were this Rosie, which I'm not, any mention of anybody named Conrad would surely make me hang up.
Oh, no, Rosie, don't hang up. We'll talk about anything you want. You, me, anything. Rosie, please.
Rosita,
Rosie, are you alone?
No, Albert, I'm not alone. I'm with friends. See you later, boys.
Later, boys. Oh, Rosie, I'll be right there.
And this is only the beginning, Albert. From now on, the sky's the limit. Parties, balls, dances. What's going on in there?
No business of yours, lady. That's a private dining room.
Private for who?
For men only, that's for whom.
Men only. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Wait for me, boys.
Don't let her go in there. Somebody stop her.
Hey, lady, wait a minute.
Rosie, I'm coming.
Keep an eye out in there. Hey, lady!
I said go home, Mama. I don't need you anymore.
So it's come at last. At last it's come. The day I knew what come at last is come at last. My sonny boy doesn't need me any longer. Well, what are you waiting for? Get rid of me. Put me out into the garbage. Just throw me out with the used grapefruits and the empty cans of humble-bean tuna. And never mind putting the lid on. Leave it open so 100,000 pussycats can walk all over mud. Who running around with a floozy who came looking for a good time and stayed to ruin an American woman's life. Gave up nights of rest to rub Vicks on your chest, who nursed her sonny boy till he was 4. My life has been in vain. This country's down the drain. 'Cause a mother doesn't matter, no. A mother doesn't matter, yes. A mother doesn't matter.
Are you finished, Mama?
Yes, sonny boy.
Good night, Mama.
Good night, sonny boy.
My name is not Sunny Boy.
Well, good night then, Albert. You're just like your father. You'd marry anything.
Mr. Peterson, have you seen Conrad and Kim?
Why there, Mr. McAfee. It's a great pleasure to see you again. However, I must inform you that Conrad's affairs no longer are of interest to me. I'm off to find Miss and let her know that. Did you say Conrad and Kim?
They run off together.
Yes, if we don't find them soon, I intend on calling the FBI. Who's the head of that nowadays? Peter Lawford yet?
Oh, well, I'm sure there's nothing to
Lauren!
worry about.
Carrie! Have you seen Ursula?
Ursula?
Is she missing too? Yes, it's 10 o'clock and I've looked everywhere.
Mr. Peterson?
Everything.
You haven't seen my Harvey, have you? Or Roger and Phyllis?
Well, I'm sure that they're all fine. They're probably down at the drugstore. Maybe having one of those gang wars.
Oh.
Gang wars?
Kids, I don't know what's wrong with these kids today. Kids, who can understand anything they say?
Kids, they are so ridiculous and so immature. I don't see why anybody wants them.
Just you wait and see.
Kids, they are just impossible to control.
I'll be known to be.
Kids, with the wrong clothes, they're rock and roll.
They're teenage delinquent.
Why can't they be like you were, perfect in every way?
What's the matter with kids? Kids! What the devil's wrong with these kids today? Kids! How can things turn out that way? Why can't they be like we were, perfect in every way?
What's the matter with kids?
What's the matter with kids?
What's the matter with kids today?
It's me, you know.
Whoa, little Peabody, what have you been drinking?
Milk? But it worked. Besides, I had every right to be drunk. My girlfriend ran out with Conrad Birdie to the
movies. Great double feature tonight. Greed and Flying Down to Rio. Gosh, what a cast. Dolores Del Rio.
And Gene Raymond.
And what a score.
He's forgotten about that.
Hey, Rio, flying down to Rio.
Albert!
Oh, Rosie, what are you doing? Where have you been? I've been looking for you everywhere.
Albert, Kim and Conrad have run off to the ice house.
The ice house? Doris, call the mounted police. Call Mr. Keene. Find their lost persons. Oh, call the shadow. Look them up on the mock grid. We're Batman.
Mama goodbye.
Howard, you didn't.
I did, Rose. And the new Albert is going down to the courthouse to talk to the mayor himself. And I'd appreciate it if you meet me at the train station tomorrow morning at 6:30, when I intend to be there with Conrad. Oh, and Rosie, did I ever tell you that I loved you?
Not yet, Albert.
Well, I do. Conrad!
It's going to be such a wonderful life. I'm gonna be Mrs. Peterson, Mrs. Albert Peterson, Mrs. Phi Beta Kappa Peterson. Oh, Rosie, nothing can stop you now.
Hello, Rose.
Hello, May.
So we're alone at last. Do you have a minute to spare for a heart-to-heart with an old friend?
I'll always have time to talk to the woman who by tomorrow evening I'll be able to call.
Don't say it, Rose.
I'll be able to call. Mother.
Oh, the cruelest word I ever heard. To think I would live to see the day I'd have relatives in El Salvador.
Not to mention Guatemala, Brazil, Chile, Uruguay, and Chichicastenango. And as soon as Albert and I are married, I'll stick a rose in my teeth, sit in front of our adobe hut on Central Park West, and sell tortillas. Adios, Mama.
Adios, Rosita.
Call me Mrs. Peterson.
No one's here. Hurry up.
Now hold on.
You shut up. It took every reason I had to bail you out, and I don't want you seen to or out of the state.
Now wait a minute, buddy boy. You saved my life, and whether you pay me no guarantee or not, you've got a contract with me forever.
Conrad, what are you saying?
Here's a blank piece of paper I signed my name to, Albert. You just fill in whatever you want.
Oh, Conrad,
Albert, hi.
Mama, what are you doing here?
I just came to say goodbye. Don't worry about me. I know all about you and Rose. Who's she?
Mama, this is Rose.
This is Rose? Rosie, you look good for a change. Don't worry about me, Sonny. I'll do what any intelligent mother should do. By the time the train passes over me, you'll have 3 weeks left.
Mama, get up. I don't have time for any of this nonsense. Now you and Conrad, you and Rosie, get on that train.
Just a moment, Mr. Peterson. I demand to know what you've done with Mr. Birdie. He's not in that jail.
Well, how should I know where he is? I haven't seen him all night. I'm just down here to say goodbye to Rosie.
Mr. Birdie.
There's nothing to get so excited about, dear. After all, Kim and Hugo are back together again. As a matter of fact, the sweetest thing happened. He proposed to her this morning, and she accepted him. What's the matter, dear?
My life is over. I'll sell the house and go into a home.
All aboard!
Hey, Albert, the train's leaving!
Goodbye, Conrad.
Albert, don't leave me!
Albert!
Well, here I am, Albert. 6:30 on the button. Where's the train?
It left at 6:25.
But Albert, you told me to be here at 6:30.
With Conrad
I know because
and Mama.
Albert, you wanted us to miss that train.
Well, it stands to reason, Rose. Why get on a train to New York when we have tickets to Pumpkin Falls, Iowa?
What's in Pumpkin Falls, Iowa?
A teaching position at the Pumpkin Falls Junior High School. They want someone to teach English and domestic science. I read about it in this morning's paper. And I hope you brought your papers, Rose, because they prefer the applicant to be married. Does anybody ever tell you you have the most beautiful name in the world? I was never crazy for flowers. I confess that nothing left me colder. I could watch a daisy for hours, and all I feel was several hours older. Lilacs and lilies, and even lilies, all that they did was make me shrug or sneeze. But now I love the that I see, for a lovely little rose loves me. take it from me. There's one rose sweeter than any that grows, and that's my Rosie. I'm so glad you chose me. Life is one sweet, a beautiful song to me. Now life is Rosie.
Be happy, I know.
Since I found my Rosie. Like Rosie, how could I be
Have us a home out west, a nice little split little nest, and in every room, roses in bloom.
There's one rose than any that grows, and that's my Rosie.
I'm so glad you chose me. Life is one sweet, beautiful song. When life is right, then
Life can be
life is one sweet, beautiful song to me.
Go with Mom. Here, Mary Lynn. Okay. Hey, Rambo.
I wouldn't want to go up there, no.
Nick, relax. Nick, you can give these to Annie now, can't you? She'd love to get these from your brother, her brother. She's gonna come out with her. Where's that? Hey, thanks for coming, you guys.
How many were not students?
What's that?
How many were not students?
They're all students. Yeah, I think. Nate's a student, and the lead's a student. Just bald. Walk right on those this way, dude. Go, Kim. Let's go. Look at the end.
Great job. Good job. He's coming. I'm sure he's coming.
Good job, Jerry. Oh, that was great. Hey, you see me in the pit? How'd I do? Your daughter was terrific. Excellent job.
One for both hands. The team I don't know you, but that's okay. You guys ready? You're short. Shannon! One more, Mommy. One more.
Thanks, Ron. Thank you very much. Jen, any words for the cast tape?
Oh, don't get so close. Words for the cast. I'm just so proud of every single one of them, and I've enjoyed working with everybody and getting to know them. It's been a great spring.
How about Andrea? So she'll have his tape. Bye, Andrea.
Andrea, good luck to your future. I hope that all this has given you something to look back on and have memories stored. I love you, and you're a really dear friend. Thanks for everything. Another couple months. California.
And there's Jen with them. Get that picture. staying up there.
I'm sure you left them now.
You have all your stuff? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was going to get you in a second. Whoa. You should have said, Dad, catch me. I didn't know what you were doing. You said, can you? And I don't know what that means. You said, Dad, catch me. I'll return in a second. Oh, my God.
It was on tape.
Look, it's Rodney King.
Doesn't lend itself to charge to get them charged
I
up.
know, it's true. Hi.
It's really
It's not bad. Just for everyone, not me. Dad's
Not for everyone. They can stop the tape anytime they want.
I think people look at around school where everybody's like, Alice strips in the show. That's why I think so many people came, because everybody was like, Alice strips in the show.
That's why we saw Justin Phillips out there. They're like, that was really cool.
Did he go?
But it would be. He's in Virginia.
I think that's what drew all these people, because they were like,
I'm sure. I mean,
because my brothers were like, is Alice stripping? What's going on?
Madam President, thank you. That is for you. What's going on there? What? Oh,
No.
Hey.
That's the first match.
Okay, I've seen flashes. I've seen flashes.
I'm just so happy that I never ever had that all night.
You were drinking, buddy. I wasn't drinking. No, it was just OJ. It was just OJ.
We weren't really drinking the same.
Just orange juice. I mean, there's nothing to say. I don't know.
It's my great drinking buddy right here.
I think me Rico gonna get a little drunk. Get a keg of beer.
It's been great. It's my senior year.
I come back to do it again.
Rosita.
Where's your enchilada?
Now you're not allowed to do that.
That's the only thing. They're at home. I don't want to trust it. I mean, you talking about enchiladas. You don't have it. Oh, now I.
You guys ready? Here we go. Everybody say enchilada.
Did everybody like that one?
And your dad. She goes, oh my God. He did. No, he does. He like rolls his eyes and loosens his
Is there going to be a cast party?
We don't know. We're working on it. We got to break down the set and see what's going on, I guess. I think I told him enough
I'm
time.
going to go change and get so I can help change. Set down.
But it's okay. Now you're does this. Jeff, you changed already. Last words? No,
proud of your daughter?
Yes, not other than Andrea. We are so proud of you and we love you so much. And I will cherish these memories forever. Mwah.